What's it called again?
How to Do the Impossible.
And Eric wrote this poem.
Make a list of things that are necessary, a list of things that are possible, and a list of things that are impossible. Write the items in each of your lists on pieces of paper. The necessary on a white piece of paper. The possible on a red piece of paper. The impossible on silver. Throw the papers in the air. After they flutter down, take the one that landed on your right shoulder and do it, even if it is silver. Reflect on the impossible things your ancestors did. First and foremost, surviving. Their blood is in your veins. Let's try and keep it there. Think of something unthinkable. Think it. Now, something unspeakable. Say it. Now, something impossible. Do it. Let your heart lead you. Think about how you died while you were still alive and lived while you were still dead. Follow suit. Be A and not A at the same time and in the same respect. Talk to the person who hurt you and see where it gets you. Make them think you're not at home. When they come, lock the door. Run. Talk to the person who said it was impossible to forgive you and see where it gets you. Remember that what was old was once new, and the true name of now is Holy Ancient One. Ride the horse of incommensurability. Take off those dopey underpants. Find a lover who expects impossible things from you and lay your incapacities at her feet. Could be a kid. Could be, I don't know, a dog. Could a dog do that? I don't know, give it a shot. Penetrate your heart with a ray of the unlimited sun. Break the unwritten law. Peek at people when they think you're not looking. Now you know their secret. Use it. Find 64 people online. Tell half the market will go up, half that it will go down. Talk to the 32 who think you got it right. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Now you have 4 people who believe in you, Tal. Tell them you can do the impossible. They believe you, you believe them. Unleash your hairy insanity. Run a race with time. Taste the whelk that is yourself, slipping and curving your tongue so it enters into its helical whorl. Befriend the fancy old words for the impossible, like God, and the coincidentia oppositorum, and the new ones too, like waza. Imbibe your blindness from the killing stream. Eat a slice of sopping bread that is an emerald. Scream your head off. He spattered some blood on the sidewalk and some snot too. He came back later and said, that shape is a hieroglyph. It means a secret name of God. The story that you cannot escape. Escape. You will die, and that's impossible. A fetid drop of nucleic acids and proteins is you. Also impossible. Hey. Oh, pull down the highest sky. Drag up the lowest depth. Avoid the one who uses the word impossible, for he is a liar. Avoid the one who says to avoid him as well. He is a liar too. Honestly, it's hard to trust anybody these days. Tear the words off of the things and off the feelings too. Then let your inner well of sobs and screams gush forth. It might crust over. Tear off the crust. The sob of a fetus, the horn of a canoe. Reject commodification in all of its many guises. Make a breakfast sandwich of bread, tomato, cheese, basil, and X the unknown. Eat it. So, my father had a client who planned to become immune to being run over by a railroad. And his plan was on day one to be run over by a toy railroad that weighed 1 pound. On day two, he planned to be run over by a railroad that weighed 2 pounds, and so on. So that ultimately he could survive being run over by a railroad that weighed 180 tons. That plan is dumb. But your plan is smart. And if it's not, gradually make it less dumb until you can survive being run over by it, like a railroad. Disbelieve in disbelief in magic. The distinction between magic and non-magic, the distinctions between belief and disbelief, and the distinction between distinction and assimilation, same and different. Same and different are the same. Everything seems expressible until you express it. Give me a counterexample. I'm sorry, that was wrong. Everything seems inexpressible until you express it. Give me a counterexample. Take the photon for your teacher, as he is both wave and spark. Adopt an exotic persona. If your name is Brittany, become Mustafa. If Mustafa, Brittany. Brittany is doing things that would be impossible for Mustafa. Hee. What a naughty girl, that Brittany, or man, if Mustafa. Lie your ass off. Your ass, lie it off. Off your ass, lie. If they say, hey, we just saw you were listening to that poem that told you to lie, lie about that. Then truth that ass back on. The unknown God, the coincidentia oppositorum. The paradoxes that are true, and the paradox that for there to be paradoxes that are true is no paradox. Slip off snares of self-belief and put on the fetters of prophecy. I'm going to say that one again because it's important. Slip off snares of self-belief and put on the fetters of prophecy. Imagine the moment of your birth. Visualize everybody there, yourself, the people in the room. Now give everything and every person there a different name. Call yourself Arachich. Call the OBGYN the mistress of the hidden storehouse. If it happened in a hospital, call that hospital a wild animal park. If you came out of a woman, called women flamezels. Play the movie forward of your own life from that redescribed scene to now, this very moment. There's a crying child. Go to it. Slice the moment in two, as if you were peeling apart 2 sheets of a very sticky and stiff, greasy plastic. Between them is a layer of viscous amber liquid. Taste it. Rub it on your eyes. Rub it all over your skin. Step naked into the new. Happy birthday.
Wow. Thank you, Eric.